A new wave of solopreneurs is replacing entire teams with a single automation stack. They aren't hiring VAs. They aren't managing employees. They're hitting $10,000 a month while working a fraction of the hours. I've spent the last few months analyzing the top 1% of AI agencies. I found a recurring pattern. They aren't using a dozen disjointed tools. They're using one central nervous system to connect everything. Today, I'm handing you that exact blueprint. I'm showing you how to build a zero-employee agency by automating everything from lead generation to final fulfillment using Make.com and GPT-4o. No fluff, no theoretical AI hype. Just the exact logic and the technical stack you need to scale without adding a single person to your payroll. Let's dive in. Most people think scaling an agency means one thing: hiring. You think, I'll just hire a VA, then a project manager, then an account executive. Sounds like growth, right? It's actually a trap. See, the moment you hire, your job changes. You stop being a strategist, and you start being a full-time babysitter. You land a high-ticket client, which should be a win, but suddenly you're spending 15 hours a week in Slack just to make sure a simple task was actually completed. Your overhead skyrockets, your margins shrink, and your free time gone. This is the human bottleneck. You're terrified to take on more clients because you know your team can't handle the load without breaking. You've essentially built a high-stress job for yourself, not a scalable business. But here is the secret the top 1% aren't telling you. The most profitable agencies in 2026 aren't hiring more people. They are replacing entire departments with a single, invisible infrastructure. No payroll, no management drama, just pure automated profit. Here is the reality. You don't need a team to hit 10K a month. You need a system. The secret the top 1% of AI agencies are using is the zero-employee model. They aren't hiring VAs or project managers. They are building digital employees using Make.com and GPT-4o. Make.com is the central nervous system. GPT-4o is the brain. Together, they handle everything from the first cold touch to the final deliverable. Let's break down the exact 3-stage workflow. Most agency owners spend hours manually hunting for leads. That's a waste of time. The zero-employee agency automates the hunt. Use a tool like Apollo or Phantom Buster to scrape your target niche. Feed that data directly into Make.com. Now here is the magic. Instead of a generic template, Make.com sends the lead's website URL to GPT-4o. The AI analyzes their current landing page, finds a specific pain point, and writes a hyper-personalized opening line. The lead thinks you spent an hour researching them. In reality, it took the system 3 seconds. Once the lead replies, we move to stage 2, the frictionless onboarding. The moment a client says yes, the clock starts. But you shouldn't be the one sending the invoice. When a Stripe payment hits, Make.com triggers a sequence. It creates a dedicated client folder in Google Drive, generates a custom onboarding questionnaire in Typeform, and pings you in Slack. The client feels like they have a full-service concierge. You haven't typed a single word. Finally, we hit the hardest part, fulfillment. This is where most agencies fail because they trade time for money. Not here. Whether you're doing SEO, content creation, or ad management, you build a fulfillment engine. You create a Make.com scenario that takes the client's onboarding data and feeds it into a series of GPT-4o prompts. The AI drafts the strategy, creates the content calendar, and generates the first batch of assets. You aren't the worker, you are the editor. You spend 15 minutes polishing the AI's output instead of 15 hours creating it from scratch. That is how you scale to 10K a month without a single payroll expense. You stop selling your hours and start selling your systems. Now here is the secret. This workflow isn't just a theory. It's how solo founders are scaling to 10K a month without hiring a single employee. The heavy lifting is handled by Make.com and GPT-4o. If you want to build this exact system, I've put the direct links to both in the description. Use the Make.com link to get a head start on your first few thousand operations for free. Imagine waking up to leads already qualified, onboarded, and the first draft of their project completed while you slept. That is the power of a zero-employee agency. Don't get left behind in the manual era. Click the links below, set up your account, and start automating your growth today.